All right, game just underway. Bad cell connection here. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will keep up. Wayzata gets it deep in the Minnetonka zone off the draw. Minnetonka able to break it out cleanly. Rauk with a shot, goal. So Rauk off the top angle, able to get that one. Have to back up. I know there was a good breakout pass, or maybe a couple of them that sent her on her way prior to that shot. Minnetonka goes D to D off the draw, up to Eggert. Eggert's gonna move that in. A couple of different line combinations. Wayzata sends it in deep. Moose picks it up. Larson battles for it. Turned over off the boards to Wayzata. Eggert will carry it into the zone, throw it in on net. Puck sent down the ice by Wayzata. That'll be an icing. 13:42 left in the first period. So I've Dunlap taking the draw with Strothman and Miller on the wings. Dunlap wins it back to Grinsteiner. Shot blocked, sent out of the zone by Wayzata. Rogers will chase it back. Rogers picks it up, sends it to Miller. Miller takes it off the boards, gives it to Dunlap. Dunlap works it down into the zone. Puck picked up deep by Wayzata. Chip kind of back in behind the net. Minnetonka picks it up. Miller skates it up the ice. Miller throws it across for a centering pass. Nobody home as all of the other Minnetonka girls were changing. Eggert comes up with it. Rauk pulls up to stay on sides, takes a shot. Deflected high up over the net and out of play. Eggert will take the draw with Box and Rauk on the wings. Box's shot is blocked. Rauk will chase it into the corner, working down low with Eggert. Wayzata momentarily able to get possession, but Minnetonka able to collect it. Box now takes a look. Larson throws it in. Puck ringing around the boards by Wayzata, eventually able to chip it out. Eggert picks this up. Had a bunch of girls coming just on the ice from Wayzata, so not much to do with it there. Chipped it up over the boards. Wayzata able to grab it, get it across the red line, get it deep. Good breakout there by Minnetonka. Box sends it up to Rauk. Rauk is going to move around the defenseman. Chip it in on net, save Wayzata. Or as people from out of town like to say, Wayzata. Eggert working the camera. Trying my best. Puck sent up to Riley. Dunlap grabs it, sends it over to Conrad. really nice centering pass. Conrad's shot goes wide of the net. Dunlap tries a little off the goalie play. Doesn't quite get through. Centering pass to Conrad. Broken up by the Wayzata defenseman. Dunlap line pass to the center. Gets deflected back behind the net. Riley works it back to Grinsteiner. Grinsteiner with the shot wide. Rogers will go in to pinch that. Able to do so. Minnetonka keeps it in deep. Conrad goes off for a change. We'll see if Minnetonka can keep it in. Not able to do so, but Wayzata, in that case, only able to send it down ice. So, been icing on Wayzata. It'll come back deep into the Wayzata zone for a face-off. Eggert on the draw from Minnetonka, pushes it toward the net. Collected by the Wayzata defenseman. Chipped up off the boards. Larson able to hold his own. Eventually chip back out to the neutral zone. Moose throws it off the boards. Intercepted by Wayzata. Wayzata will bring it in. Opportunity here, 2-on-1. Nice cross-ice feed. Wayzata not able to do anything with it. Puck sent back in front. Miller with it. Chips it ahead. Eggert and Miller battling along the boards, supported by Strothman. Miller tries to pull it back to center ice. Broken up by the Wayzata defenseman. Puck exchange possession there probably a dozen times in the last 60 seconds. Grinstein battling with Dunlap. They win that one. Miller able to pull it up along the boards. And then Grinsteiner finally collects it and sends it in deep. Dunlap gives chase. Support from Rauch. Box breaks up the pass. That's it in deep. She's going to turn it around deep for Dunlap. Dunlap back to Box. Box throws it off the boards. A little too much for Grinsteiner. Grinsteiner will chase this one down and regroup for Minnetonka. Puck sent all the way down the ice by Wayzata. So with the icing, puck will come back into the Wayzata zone for a face-off. Minnetonka will swap out most of their skaters here, get some fresh legs on the ice. Eggert on the draw. Conrad and Riley on the wings. Moose sends it back to Larson. Larson fires it all the way up ice for Riley. Conrad collects it and sends it in deep. Riley chases it down. Support from Eggert. Wayzata chips it out to the neutral zone. Larson with it now. Dangerous play. Good job by Moose getting back. On that one, Larson just needs to realize that she's the last defenseman back. So even if you see something that looks good, making a move, you just gotta collect it and bump it up and let the rest of your team get back. Moose on that one, not sure what the call was, maybe interference or who knows, but Minnetonka now will be down a skater with Wayzata on the power play. Grinsteiner sends it around, odd bounce off the boards. Miller collects it, sends it up to Strothman. Strothman's going to carry it into the zone. Strothman looks for Miller. Grinsteiner able to collect it, send it in. Nice feed from Strothman out to Miller. Miller's going to take around, burn some time behind the net. Burn some more time. Eventually takes it up front, gets it to Rogers. Rogers sends it in on net. Rebound, loose puck. Rogers keeps it in. Minute 17 left on the Wayzata power play. Miller and Strothman doing a great job applying pressure on the penalty kill. Wayzata able to chip it back out to the neutral zone. They're going to change. Rogers sends it back to Grinsteiner. Grinsteiner back over to Rogers. Clearing pass intercepted by Wayzata. Eventually sent out to the neutral zone. Wayzata regroups. They're going to take this one all the way in. Defenseman a little too far back from Minnetonka. Got to engage in that play. Jab's getting some work. Eventually cleared into the corner by Minnetonka. 22 seconds left on the power play for Wayzata. Puck finally chipped out of the zone by Minnetonka. Be carried straight back into the zone by Wayzata. 7 seconds left on the power. Oh, dangerous shot. I don't think Jabs saw that till the last minute. Good opportunity for Wayzata. Another one centered in front. Minnetonka penalty is expired, so it's 5-on-5. We'll see if Minnetonka can collect themselves here. Get back into some 5-on-5 play. Larson with it, has it taken away in front. Puck comes free to from one of the Wayzata players in front of the net. You can see Jab stretching out as much as she possibly could. In any case, Wayzata's shot goes wide. A little back and forth, eventually sent all the way down by the ice by Wayzata. For an icing, this one will come back into the Wayzata zone for a face-off. Dunlap will take the draw with Conrad and Riley, I think, on the wing. Yep. Minnetonka down a couple of skaters tonight. Oh, nice backhand shot there by Conrad. Nice save, by the way. Is that a goalie? Puck set back to the point. Larson takes a shot. Wayzata gets a stick on it. Centering pass. Backhand shot by Riley. Rebound by Dunlap. That was cleared. Dunlap will throw it in on that again. That one was blocked. Riley back to Dunlap. Dunlap out to the point for Larson. Larson's going to take a shot. That shot's blocked on its way to the net. Ooh, dangerous pass, picked up by Wayzata. Moose able to get back. Forces the Wayzata player to dump it deep into the zone. Battle now along the boards. Puck sent around, not out by Minnetonka. Moose battles in the corner. Support from Dunlap. Dunlap on it now. Skates through the hands. Nice work there. Moose blue tire. Good cover there in front by Larson. Puck sent out by Minnetonka all the way down. 3:13 left in the first period. Minnetonka up 1-0. the face-off, Eggert will take the draw with Strothman and Miller on the wings. Rogers and Grinsteiner back on D. Puck comes out of the zone momentarily. Sent back in. Grinsteiner moves it up to Miller. Miller tries to feed it over to Eggert. She was covered by the Wayzata back checker. We got 4 girls working the boards here. Minnetonka. Rogers picks it up, sends it in deep. Rogers with it. Takes it behind the net, surveys. Sends it up to Strothman. Back to Rogers. 2 point-blank opportunities for Minnetonka. Both of them hit the goalie right in the W.
Hey, you want to comment on how fast that goalie pass protector is?
Dunlap on the draw. Puck comes back to Moose. Moose sends it along the boards. Box fighting for it. Moose fighting for it. Able to keep it in. Send it down low. Nice job by Moose. Dunlap and Box now working it behind the net. Quick shot there by Box. Maybe had an opportunity there momentarily, but the goalie able to get back. Dunlap with it. Sends it in deep. Rauch chasing. Puck comes up to Larson. Larson chips it down. Box is going to collect this, take a look, see what opportunity. Oh, I don't know if that was a shot or just kind of a chip on net. Either case, it goes wide. Moose with it now. Sends it deep. Moose is going to go for a change. Dunlap chases it into the corner with Box. Ring around pass. Minnetonka defender was going for a change. That's why there was nobody on the blue line. Puck comes out to Larson. Larson's going to feed it over to Box. Box walks it in, tries to put on a little move. She's got a really good shot. Maybe would have liked to have seen her just take the shot while she had the space. 40 seconds left in the first period. Short side shot. Save jabs. Minnetonka scrambling here a little bit. Sent up to the point for Wayzata. Shot. Scramble in front. Jab's able to find it. Getting a little bit of work here in the last 5 minutes of the first period. 18 seconds left. Face off deep in the Minnetonka zone. Eggert will take the draw for Minnetonka. Riley moving it down the ice. Play broken up by Wayzata. 6 seconds. 5, 3, 1. All right, end of the first period. Minnetonka up 1-0. According to the scoreboard, shots are 0 for Wayzata and 0 for Minnetonka. Pretty sure that's just lazy parents working the clock. All right, just getting ready to get underway with the second period. We have Dunlap, Rauk, and Box up front for Minnetonka. Larson and Moose on the points. Nice pass by Larson. Up to Box. Right away up to Rauk. Rauk with an opportunity. Stick save by Wayzata. Another opportunity there for Minnetonka. Larson up to Box. Box dumps it in deep. Rauk chase this one down with support from Dunlap. Taken back behind the net by Wayzata. Chipped around. Cross ice pass. Collected by Rogers. Chipped in, but not deep. Pass gets tipped off of Conrad's stick. Wayzata collects it. Broken up by Grinsteiner. Battle along the boards. Grinsteiner collects it. It's going to bring it back the other way. Reverses it up to Box. Box just flips it out. Nice little play. Let Conrad skate to it. She's going to pick it up. Oh, blue tire. Lundin back on the ice this period. I was going to say I had to be careful. You could tell that girl was going to try to work it back in front of the net instead of going around the net. She was almost able to feed it over to the Wayzata winger coming down hard in front. Just bounced over her stick. So face off back in the Minnetonka zone. Eggert on the draw, wins over to Strothman. Strothman chips it back to Larson. Larson, nice centering pass to Eggert. Eggert up to Strothman, a little bit too far, but still able to collect it. Taken down along the boards. No call. Miller, support from Strothman. Nice move there by Strothman, pulling it in. Had Eggert momentarily with a D in between them. The D was able to break that pass up. Otherwise, Eggert would have had a point-blank shot on it. Miller now with it. Nice move. Strong move to the net by Miller, and just pulls it over to her backhand and chips it in. So can't tell exactly what's going on with the streaming app here. Or if you missed it, if you did, Miller just scored with a strong move off the boards, pulled it in. Forehand, backhand, chipped it in on net. 11:14 left in the second period. Minnetonka up 2-0. Rauk sends it up to Box. Box tries a toe drag, not able to get it by the Wayzata defender. Breakout pass off of the skate. Wayzata gets it in deep. Larson picks it up, takes a look, sends it off a rope skate, gets it out of the zone. Dunlap with it now. Minnetonka maybe trying to do a little too much here with the passing. Feed from route to box. Blast saved by Wayzata, chipped all the way out of the zone. Moose with an errant pass there to Larson. Larson able to collect it, send it up to Rauch. Rauch sends it up to Lundin. Lundin tries to get it over to box. Good play there by the Wayzata defender. Puck collected by Rogers, chipped in on net, blocked. Rogers collects her own puck here, sends it up to box. Box looking around. Wayzata wingers were up high on the Minnetonka defenseman. Box looked to both of them were recovered. And then the whole play was broken up. Wayzata sends it in deep. 9:18 left in the second. Oh, big pat. Yeah. Had a couple of hits here. They're going to call that one. So Hero rode Lily Rogers into the board pretty hard there. So Minnetonka will go on the power play. All right, Lundin's going to take the face-off here from Minnetonka. She wins that back. Puck sent up to Grinsteiner. Grinsteiner takes a shot. Glove save. Eggert now taking the draw with Strothman and Miller on the wings. Rogers and I think it's Grinsteiner. The other point. Got a little equipment malfunction here for Wayzata. Goalie's trying to fix her helmet.
I was sitting over there. Maybe you were watching something.
All right. Off the face-off, Wayzata's going to send that all the way down. I believe that'll be enough for icing. Okay, 1 minute, 42 seconds. Left on the Minnetonka power play. Eggert, Miller, and Rauch now out up front for Minnetonka. Moose and Larson on the point. Another icing by Wayzata. Killed another 11 seconds off of the power play. Wayzata collects it off the face-off. Rauch battling with support from Eggert. Over to Miller. Miller takes a quick shot. Goalie didn't initially know where that puck was, but she looks down and it's right there and she covers it. Puck collected at the point by Larson. Larson feeds it down low. Box picks that up. Tries to go short side. High. Goes high and up and over the net. Moose with it now down in the corner. Looking for some help. Eventually gets it from Dunlap. Box with it now. Gonna send it up to Larson. Larson looking. Shot tipped. Tip almost trickled in. Nobody knew where it was. "35 seconds left on the Minnetonka power play. They probably have a little bit more time and space here to work the puck for more ideal opportunity. Puck comes out of the zone. Grinsteiner collects it. Eventually up to Rogers. Rogers sends it to Dunlap with a little bit too much heat. Able to collect it. Gonna skate this one in deep. Send it in front for Rauch. Rauch not able to pull the trigger. Box picks it up but then blows a tire. A breakaway opportunity here for Wayzata. I think the player had Jabs beat there momentarily, but able to recover, and Wayzata player not able to get the shot off. Couple opportunities here, another opportunity. Oh, just skips right over Box's stick. So 3 rebound opportunities there. And then an open net that just bounced over Eland's stick. And the pass too far for Rauch. That should have been an icing, but they're not going to call it. Larson sends it in deep. Riley gives chase. Nice cross-ice pass by Wayzata on the breakout. Moose will collect it. Sends up to Riley, back to Moose. Moose looks. Finds Conrad. Conrad over to Lundin. Turnover in the middle. Broken up, and then back to Lundin. Will chip it out of the zone. That'll send it in on net. Battle behind the net. Larson goes back to support. I think Minnetonka might have some tired girls out here right now who are looking for a change. Dangerous play. Wayzata top shelf. Scores with 5:31 left in the second period. Wayzata puts one on the board. Minnetonka up 2-1. Minnetonka pretty sloppy there during that shift, and then you could tell they got tired. Couldn't get off the ice. So hopefully that goal will fire up the girls here a little bit. Puck's in and on net, covered by Jabs. Rogers picks it up off the draw, chips it up too far for Strothman. Wayzata defender throws it in deep. Puck now loose in front. Grinsteiner skates it up, sends it in deep. Strothman's going to chase this down. Strothman and Miller working down below the net. Miller turns it back the other way. Good work by those two. Up to Eggert. Shoots it wide. Just a rocket. Puck now sent wide. 2-on-1 opportunity for Wayzata. Shot goes wide. Nice hard shot there by Wayzata. Just off target. DDD pass for Wayzata goes off a skate and in on net. 4:14 left in the second period. Dunlap going to take the draw for Minnetonka with Rauch and Box up front. Larson back on the point with Moose. Puck sent in, but not deep by Dunlap. Another 2-on-1 opportunity here for Wayzata. Play broken up by Moose. Larson with it. Comes around up to Box. Wayzata with it down low now. Looking. Puck sent up to the point. Chip back in. Larson with it to Rauch. Rauch able to chip it back to the neutral zone. Puck ping pongs back and forth between the teams. Eventually collected by Wayzata. We'll bring it in deep. Drop pass. Puck set in front. Broken up. Box collects it. She's got Rauch wide. She hits her. Rauch tries to go between the feet. Partially gets through. Then Rauch just grabs it. Sends it in on net. Goalie wasn't squared up. It hit her skate and went in. You feel good for Minnetonka. You feel bad for the goalie. So at 2:48 left in the second period, Minnetonka goes up 3-1. Quick whistle, no goal. A little shout out to number 9 for Minnetonka, Booten, who's at home hopefully resting up for the Duluth trip. Feeling a little under the weather. Puck sent all the way down the ice. Why was that off the draw? That'll come back into their zone for a face-off. 2:21 left in the second period. Lundino take the draw for Minnetonka. Riley and Conrad on the wings. Face-off won by Wayzata. Chipped out. Foot race here between Grinsteiner. Good back and forth play there by Wayzata. Broken up last minute by Minnetonka. Conrad with it now, opportunity. That'll be a trip. That'll be a trip, no penalty shot as their other defenseman was back. In order to get a penalty shot, you gotta have a clear step on the breakaway, which she didn't. But Conrad's still able to draw the penalty. So at 1:56 left in the second period, Minnetonka will go on the power play. Eggert on the draw. Wins it back. Larson, shot, save. So we'll do it all over again. Eggert and Larson coordinating here on what they want to see happen off the draw. Let's see if it worked. Eggert wins it back to Larson. So the face-off is working, but they've got to get a girl in front. I think if we're going to try this again, Eggert should be yelling at Strothman, get a screen. This time, I was able to momentarily keep it, but Larson gets it again, sends it on net. 3 good shots in a row by Larson. Just getting the puck cleanly on net, keeping it reasonably down low. Minnetonka's got to get some girls there. We're going to do it again. Let's see. This time around, chipped in, rebound. Strothman got a backhand on it, hit the post. Larson did a good job of keeping it in the zone momentarily. Now we'll just work it between our defensemen. Up to Eggert. Eggert tries to feed Strothman in the middle. It's broken up. Minnetonka girls run into each other. Working hard. Oh, Wayzata went for the home run pass there. Nice job. It ends up going in on net. 58 seconds left. Just a little bit more than that left on the power play. Eggert with an aggressive move down the boards. She's going to keep working that in. Puck sent out of the zone by Wayzata. .30 seconds left in the period and in the power play. Minnetonka needs to regroup here and settle down. Figure out what they want to do. Opportunity for the long pass. Hits it. Miller not able to close the deal. Five seconds left in the period. Larson's just going to throw that in deep, and that'll do it. So at the end of 2, it's Minnetonka 3. Wayzata 1. Tonka will come out for the third period on the power play for a whopping 4 seconds. Typically, we're doing the ice in between periods. Girls kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here. Yep, Zamboni's coming out. So we will see you back for the third period in about 10 minutes. All right, we're almost ready to get underway here with the third period. Minnetonka will have a 4-second power play here to start. Moose sends it over to Larson. Larson sends it up to Dunlap. Dunlap up to Rauch. Rauch with the cross ice over to Box. Box chips it in deep. Dunlap goes, chase it down. Centering pass by Box up to Rauch. Larson tries to hold his zone, not able to do so. Little miscue there between the defensemen. Oh, opportunity here for Wayzata. Shot blocked up and out of play. Lundin will take the draw for Minnetonka. Riley and Conrad on the wings. Puck sent in deep by Wayzata. Grinsteiner back behind the net. Rings it around for Riley. Riley sends it all the way over for Conrad. Conrad trying to work her way through the Wayzata defenseman. Broken up but sent in deep. Riley with it now in the corner. Conrad picks it up, sends it up to Rogers. Rogers' shot's blocked. Picked up again by Lundin. Lundin and Conrad now will work it in the corner. Conrad with the shot. Save, rebound, covered. We have Miller, Strothman, and Eggert now up on the forwards for Minnetonka. Eggert with it. Chips over the blue line, collects herself and the puck and sends it in deep. Puck sent out of the zone by Wayzata. Foot race now between Rogers and number 11 for Wayzata. All the way into the corner. Rogers comes up with it, chips it up to Miller. Miller sends it over to Strothman, who gets it out of the zone. Wayzata working it in deep. Larson collects it, sends it up to Miller. Miller's going to skate it up while the rest of the Minnetonka girls go for a change. Oh, that's a dangerous play. That should have been a trip. That's one that at the older levels they'll call every time, just because of the knee-to-knee contact's a little bit dangerous. But with the offsides, face-off coming just outside of the Wayzata zone. Dunlap taking the draw from Minnetonka. Puck comes back to Larson, who sends it in deep. Box and Rauch will chase that down. Is that able to get it out? 2-on-1 opportunity. Moves back. Puck comes across. Opportunity here for Wayzata. Broken up by Minnetonka. Feed back up to box. Tries to go through the feet of the defenseman. Doesn't make it through. Box chips it up high off the glass and is going to race the Wayzata girl down. They're going to. I like the aggressiveness, but that was a little bit too much. So delayed penalty coming on Minnetonka. Wayzata with the 2-on-1 broken up by Grinsteiner. And Wayzata will go on the power play with 11:19 left in the third period. Minnetonka up 3-1. Miller will take the draw from Minnetonka. Shot, tipped, and then eventually just kind of comes down to one of the Wayzata girls, takes a short side shot, jabs with a save. Minnetonka eventually clears. Strothman's going to apply pressure. Able to come up with the puck, feeds it to Miller. Miller with a quick shot, glove save by Wayzata. Puck chip out of the zone. Wayzata, Larson collects it, sends it back in. It tripped on the dump and probably was icing at the same time, so no calls on any of it, which is fine. Miller and Moose work along the boards. back to the Wayzata defenseman. They go D to D, up to the center, a little bit too much. Back to Larson. Larson tries to feed it to Strothman. Picked up by the Wayzata defenseman. Brings it across the blue line, takes a shot, saved by Jabs. 55 seconds left on the Wayzata power play. Eggert's going to take the draw here for Minnetonka. Goes back to the Wayzata defenseman. Sent in deep. Wayzata's going to work behind the net. Quick give and go. Puck is loose. Puck's still loose. Eggert comes up with it. She sends it out to Rauch. Rauch's going to go one-on-one here. Pull it back. Eggert tries to intercept it. Sneaks by her. It's going to be offsides. 21 seconds left in the Wayzata man advantage. Woman advantage. Eggert going to take another draw. Wayzata wins that one, brings it back. They're going to send it deep. Rings all the way behind the net. Rogers picks it up. Chips it over to herself and then tries to get up to Eggert. A little bit too far for Annika. Comes back to Lily. Lily's going to skate this one down a little inside out. Good defensive play there by Wayzata. Power play is over. Shot blocker save. Another example there. Minnetonka defenseman just backing up a little bit too far. Need to play with a little bit more confidence. They're going to say too many men on the ice for Wayzata here, so Minnetonka will go on the power play. Yeah, so we talked about it in previous games, but if the defenseman, it's kind of a learned play. Right. Move the puck up, you got to follow it up and get up into place. Stay close to that opposing team's forwards. When you sink back like that, you just kind of get into no man's land. You can't match speed. And you get caught low in your own zone. Leave just a little bit too much space for the other team coming down with speed to either use you as a screen or just kind of use you as a pylon. Nice pass by Larson up to Riley. Riley centers it. Great opportunity there for Conrad. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Moose with it now down in the corner. Centering feed for Riley. Sent back to Larson. Larson with the shot. Opportunity for Lundin. Lundin takes a shot, can't really pull the trigger, but just enough on it, it trickles in, hits the Wayzata defenseman's skate and goes into the net. If I was her coach, I would just remind her that if you're gonna play defense, you will score on your own goalie at some point in your career. It's gonna go off your stick, it's gonna go off of your skate. It just happens. Eggert with a nice break up behind the net, feeds Miller. Couple opportunities there. Wayzata goalie coming up big. Wayzata chips this out. May make it all the way down for an icing. And it does. So 7:29 now left in the third period. Minnetonka up 4-1.
Yeah, so then he got
Eggert on the draw. Works its way back to Rogers. Rogers sends it in deep, takes a shot on the boards. No call. Opportunity here for Wayzata. Rogers recovers. Nice patience there by the defenseman for Minnetonka. I think that was Grinsteiner on the breakout pass. Puck sent down, no ice. Larson will stop behind the net, take a look, send it over to Strothman. Strothman centers it to Miller. Tough pass to collect there. Miller's still working with it. She's gonna pull that to the front of the net. Miller very consistently will work it along the boards, and the second she gets it on her stick, she's going straight to the net. Dunlap taking the draw from Minnetonka. Rauch and Box on the wings. Puck chipped out. Larson sends it back in. Dunlap wasn't quite back across the blue line, so that'll be offside. Sun Minnetonka. 6:24 left in the third period. Larson feeds it up to Box. Box sends it over, tries to hit Dunlap. Puck now behind the net with Rauch. She sends it up to Moose. Moose going to take a shot. She had a couple girls in front, so nice opportunity there. It was blocked by Wayzata. Moose breaks up the rush. Larson feeds it up to Rauch. Box joins the play. Rauch over to Box. Box going to send it over back to Rauch. Rauch tries to center it. Broken up a couple times there by the Wayzata defenseman. Fed back to Grinsteiner. Wayzata chips it past the Minnetonka defenseman. Larson does a good job backing up her defensive partner there. Oh, dangerous puck here. Bounces up on the net. Box collects it. Tries to go cross ice for Rauch. Rauch applying some pressure while Minnetonka gets a couple of fresh skaters on the ice. 5:07 left in the third. Puck comes back to Grinsteiner. Grinsteiner flips it in on net. Not a bad play. If anybody was watching the Minnetonka boys high school game last night against Eastview, similar play, just kind of chipped in, took a crazy bounce in front of the goalie and went in. So never go wrong putting the puck on net. Puck comes back to Grinsteiner off the faceoff. She takes a shot off the foot of Conrad. Was that able to chip it out? Grinsteiner working with a lot of pressure behind the net. Eventually comes up with it. It's going to be to Riley. Riley floated a little too high up in the zone. When you do that, you end up standing right next to their defenseman, and their defenseman was able to break that up. Oh, centering pass in front. Good defense there by Minnetonka. Puck eventually comes up to Riley. Riley tries to feed it over to a wide open Lundin. Broken up by the Wayzata. That might have been the back checker, not the defenseman. Couple new skaters out for Minnetonka. Lundin, I think last one on that line change to go off. So now we got 3 fresh forwards. Oh, we saw it again. Minnetonka wings getting a little bit too high on the breakout. Makes it too easy for the Wayzata defenseman to pinch on that on the breakout passes. Larson whips it around. Strothman's going to try to chase it down. So we got Strothman, Miller, and Eggert working it up front for Minnetonka right now. Larson able to keep it in. Strothman works it back to Miller. Miller feeds Eggert. Puck just takes a weird bounce over her stick. Puck sent down. They're going to say somehow Larson could have got there. I don't think so. Eggert, a little bit too much on it. Puck sent in from the point. Jabs with the glove save. 2:49 left in the third period with Minnetonka up 4-1. Grinsteiner works it back behind the net off the boards, feeds Box. Box chips it off the boards. 3-on-1 opportunity here for Minnetonka. Puck fed over. Goalie got a piece of it. Nice rebound opportunity. Nobody home there for Minnetonka. Rogers now working it in down low. Feeds Roke. Roke with a blast. Nice save there by the Wayzata goalie. Big rebound. Minnetonka not able to collect that. Puck sent in down deep. Rowe pulls it off the boards, tries to go short side. Stick save by the Wayzata goalie. Puck sent into the corner by Wayzata. Rogers going to work down low. Good battle now with Dunlap. Dunlap and Rogers able to come up with it. Rogers kicks it up to Box. Box tries the centering pass to Rowe. Catches are going the wrong way. Puck sent in deep by Wayzata. Grinsteiner goes back. Feeds it over to her D partner Larson. Larson up to Box. Box up to Rauch. Not able to pull that one in. Offsides, I guess, by Wayzata. 1:21 left in the game. Riley back to Moose. Moose throws it all the way back to Larson. Larson back up to Riley, so that breakout worked. 1 minute left in the third period. 1 minute. Opportunity here for Lundin. Shot, save. Goalie wondering where exactly it is. Stuck in her jersey. Lundin on the draw. Tied up. Puck eventually comes back to Rogers. Rogers has to kind of work through the official blind pass over to her partner. Grinsteiner able to kick it forward. Grinsteiner sends it cross ice. Puck chip back. Board pass. Goes back to Wayzata, defenseman. Rogers going to pick this up. Try to make something of it. Riley with it now. Chips it loose. Riley can go off for a change. Wayzata very momentarily had a 3-on-2. 5-4, 3-2-1. Game is over. Final score, Minnetonka 4, Wayzata Gold 1. With that, it's past my bedtime. So I'm going to hang up here. The girls will go up to Duluth for a tournament this weekend. I'm not sure if the first couple games will be streamed or not, but starting Saturday, we'll have them back on the feed here. So have a great night.